And an Ira game. We don't really have much here. It's my current belief that you bring in a bit of extra potion, so all 3 healing potions and 1 of my energy potions come in, because if they decide they're playing Fatigue Ira with AB3, you need it. Otherwise you don't, but like, if you don't have it, you don't have it. So that's why they're in. You don't really need the Calming Breathing Tour, in my opinion. That is really there because I have a space more than anything, and it's mostly there for Syndra. So they are doing AB3, so this is why this is basically a good plan. Does mean they've also not got gloves, so Mask of Momentum's very easy to deal with in this matchup here. So we've broken the chain on that. Like, yeah, I thought that was low turn. So the reason I blocked out like that, I didn't use the mental block, is I can actually get a decent tree turn off here, which I want to do. Hit them with the kapow. Does set my ability to decompose back a little bit, but it'll be fine. Not much arcane damage on the next turn. It's probably just going to be surgenting them using this will. That one's fun. We're not going to block this. This gets interesting. Don't think I want to actually do anything weird here. I'd love to keep this, but there's no real way to do it. We're definitely going to threaten with the Surgeon for 5. That gives us something big to do, and then we can play out something from the rest of this. Like, honestly, lumping them with the Awesome's Touch is not the worst play here. It does damage. Or they have to block, and if they're blocking, they're not attacking, and that is fine by me. Okay. Yeah, that gets interesting. This obviously puts a nerf card in the bin as well. This is all very annoying timing, if I'm being honest. What do we do about you? We're definitely blocking it, but I'm just trying to work out what we throw away for the blocking. I think we're throwing them those. Trying to decide whether I pitch or play this. I'm going to threaten the go again by pitching. I don't need another card in the bin at the moment because I have a couple. Yeah, so he didn't take the bait and he's probably right to not take the bait. Okay, so I've now got a tree and a mind warp. So that's a play. And maybe try and use the command and conquer to not let him draw a card this turn. He's coming with the big hit suddenly. But I definitely want to get this in and tempo him a lot because it matters. Okay, that's his own C&C. So that's my dreams of doing things gone. Coming in for 7. My temptation is to feed in some equipment here to help block this, and then I can C&C him back. Let's do that. I'm blocking with the heartbeat because I want the earth card in the bin. People keep occasionally asking me why I block with one thing over another. It's almost always that reason. They're almost certainly just going to double block it, I would think, but it's hard to tell. Ira doesn't always have a handful of free blocks because there are a load of 2s in there, but not that many. There's probably enough, yeah. Again, just resolving the life gain in the middle of the stack because it's a lot easier to pass through on those turns. Okay. Chance to play a tree. Lovely. Don't care about the first Kodachi particularly. I'd care more if they had flick knives because they don't. You go to like the old block pattern, which is where you try and stop the second thing for the most part. So this is the best one to try and stop really. Thing is, it's not terribly easy for me to stop, so it might be that I... it's difficult because I could just put 6 in front of it. Yeah, we will. We're going to put that to it. And we don't care about that. So cool. And we're just taking it, by the way, because we want to like have a turn. And like, you know, we throw a lot of damage when we get the chance, and she does not force big enough damage. Ooh, root bounce. This will be a nice turn. take one from the Kadachi because we don't care. This would block all 4, and that would block all 4, so it's much of a muchness. I'm going to do the root bound because I want to get at least one played. I don't want to be stuck with 2 root bounds in hand. That will be a pain. Always eat your other root bounds first, then anything you've got duplicates of, and then just random shit, to be honest. This is pretty nice. We don't need you, we don't need you. I'm going to eat 3 this time because I might be able to get through my decomposing just 3 cards rather than 4. I'm going to play this and arsenal this rather than use the Surgeon because the plough feels like it's actually going to have some legs in this game, I think, and it's a decompose, so you know I can like block 3 and do something with the last one if I need to. Blocking efficiently as well, obviously. How much do I care about this? I don't care about that compared to... I'd like to keep this, I think, basically. It's almost certainly the fruits I'm banishing. There we go, we're on 8, so that's also something for pressuring. Life gain does matter. I could have preserved 3 life and not had the energy potion, but I think the energy potion actually will help in this match. Gives me things like where I can block out this turn entirely, for example, and just have a good turn still. This is fun. I feel very comfortable at 22 to 6. Interesting. I mean, I think they're just dead. I don't want to wait till my turn to pop these healing potions, but I can just pulse them. Don't need this mental block basically, but so that's going to be my block. It is my only block, but it's going to be my block if we don't do anything else. Yeah, so this is pretty good. Does it matter how I do this? Not really. I'm not even going to pad this at the moment. I can pick that up when I need to. So we'll just go in with the Lethal Surgeon. I could pick up another damage spell if I needed it and throw like an extra 10, 14-ish. Like, they'll die to this first 13, right? Yeah. Good game, Ira. But you can sort of see what the point of bringing the extra potions in is basically like, had they not gone as low, this would have allowed me to plume, pick up the pulsing ether and kind of keep throwing extra stuff, or potentially enables like an instant speed thing where I could have done an ether snap in their turn. It opens up a lot of options having one, and defensive Ira really can defend themselves well and make it be a very slow game. Whenever you suspect a slow game, I recommend extra potions. It's kind of about knowing how slow. Sometimes, like into Jarl, I bring in like all 6 potions because he just gives you time to do it. And it's not that you're actually going to play all 6 potions, it's more that you're probably going to end up discarding one or having to pitch one and not really want to have to dig all the way through another cycle to find it and get it back. You're trying to get all 3 healing potions down if you can. And then, 2 energy potions is just golden. It's like you pay for a frostbite or 2, you still have enough to surgeon and stuff. They also just smooth things. So Jarl hits a little bit of disruption on you or something, and you go, oh, that's nice. Pay for everything with the energy potions that I locked in earlier and still kill you. That's why I'm a big fan of them and why I run all 6. I don't play all 6 very often, but you do see energy potions creeping in extra a lot, and the third healing potion's normally in the board, but sometimes creeps into aggro if I don't think the aggro's playing all that fast. You don't bring it into Syndra, you don't bring it into Aurora because they're way too quick, but most other aggro decks you have time for all 3, in my opinion at least. But yeah, that's my thoughts on potions. I will see you in the next game.